Hi everybody, Howard here with Funk Guitar Basics. This is lesson number 5 in the series, and today we're getting into an actual tune. So a little shout out to Cleve on this one, who brought this back to my radar, okay? This is Sissy Strut, originally done by the Meters, of course, but I'm going to talk about a couple of different ways to play it, add a little bit of that Mack stuff in there as well, okay? So I'm going to use a click on this one, a simple hi-hat, keeping time, so that you can really pick up on the syncopation, okay? This is a fun tune to play. It's only got a couple of parts, and it's just a cool one to jam out on, so here we go. Okay, so let's get into it. It's just so much fun to play. Now, the way I just played it is the way you'll find it on the original by the Meters from 1969, okay? So we'll go through that first, but then I'm going to show you a couple of cool embellishments in the Mack version, okay? And it's just fun to add that stuff in there, okay? But first, let's get to the Meters. So the riff is played like so. Too much fun to play, and you're going to play that 4 times, okay? So a couple of things here. You can see the tab up on the screen, so I'll play it nice and slow for you. But just a note, if you find it hard to do that quarter bend with your pinky on the 6th fret on the A string, you can simply play it on the 1st fret on the D string and give it a little bend as well. Right? Either way is fine. Or... So feel free to change that up if you need to, okay? But here it is slowly. One more time. And then we have a B flat to an F. And I think on the B flat, I think down up is good. And then because the F happens on the upbeats, I think upstrokes are best for that. And then we simply repeat the whole thing, as I said, 4 times. Okay, there we go. And then we move into the next riff, which is this. Okay, so you can see that on the tab, it's a single note line, and then we'll add the harmony in. But let me play that slowly for you. And you'll play that twice, and on the original Meters version, you just play that 4 times. But it's fun to add that harmony in there. Okay, so you can see it on the tab, but as a note, all the notes are still single notes again, except for the 5th fret and the 3rd fret on the G string and the B string. But the note in between, for instance, is a single note. So let me play that really slow for you. And So you play 2 single note ones and then 2 with the double stops. Okay, and then as a note for the solo sections, we're playing a C9 chord without the root, so that's the 2nd fret on the D string, and then 3, 3, 3 on the G, the B, and the E strings, right? And you just want to get a nice little groove going. Kind of funk it down as taught in my previous funk lessons, okay? It's the same idea, just get into that cool little shuffle groove. We'll talk about that a little bit more in the Mack version, which we will talk about right now. So right away with the Mack version, we start with that same C9 chord that I just mentioned, but he gets into this really cool little pocket. So in an attempt to explain that, okay, once again, we want to keep this grooving. And then you can see he slides up to the 5th fret, back down to the 4th fret. When you do that, you're not taking the D string with you. You're just taking the first 3 strings, okay? So the easiest thing to do is just play that nice and slow so that you can see where the mutes are and where the chords are landing, okay? Okay, and he keeps it really loose, so do the same thing in your own playing. Okay, and then he breaks out into the main riff, that first pattern, but he plays it differently from the original meters version. So you can see it's played a little bit differently, as I said, and so let me slow that down for you as well. You've got the tab on the screen. So you can see where he's changed it up. Instead of, we have, and then some extra notes in there. And then he hits that C9 chord in between. And then it's the B flat to the F as before. But he plays it up here. So it's on the tab for you at the tail end there, okay? If you want to play it that way, it's the same notes. So either way is fine, okay? I like to play it here because it keeps it all in the same area. And just like before, you play that 4 times. And then we move into the next riff, which he also plays slightly differently. He's got a couple of little embellishments in there that are really cool, so I will share those with you as well. can see we have a few added tidbits, if you will. And the first one is that trill, which he plays on the second line. Okay, he doesn't do that all the time. He doesn't do it every time, but he does it, so I've added it in there, okay? So that's just a simple trill on the 3rd and 4th frets on the G string, okay? And again, you do that on the second go around. Then we get into the harmony bit, right? And he adds a little bit more. Right? And you can do that. You can pick all those notes, or you can do it with some pull-offs or whatever suits you. But how that happens is you play the first harmony line, and then on the second one, he adds this. So you can see it on the tablet. Let me do it nice and slow. And then you go back and play it normally, okay? So those 4 together are like so. So just for fun, you can play it either way, okay? And you can mix them up if you want to. That sounds really cool as well. So there you go with Sissy Strut, a classic from 1969. Once again, a shout out to Cleve on this one. Hey, Cleve. And I hope you guys enjoyed it, and all the best to everyone, and I shall see you in the next video.